her do it.
In flip-flat highway.
And it's a nice road. You're kind of hugging the center. So I wanted to use the solar on the truck, or on the trailer, to help charge the battery. Except, right here, I found the smoking gun.
Everybody.
Good morning to you.
It's a travel day today. We are leaving.
Well, someplace that we didn't say we went to.
No, we didn't do any footage. I guess we can talk about that right now. We had been up in the Lake Havasu area with our friends for, what, 3 weeks or so?
Yeah,
Almost 3 weeks.
I think.
Well, Jim's mom has been down in the Yuma area. Her boyfriend Ray has been battling jaw cancer. They had an operation a while back, and they thought they got all the cancer. Come to find out they didn't, so he's been down here getting some chemotherapy and radiation treatment. So,
About a week ago.
long story short, he wasn't doing so well and had to go in the hospital. So Jim's mom called and said, could you come down and help out? So we left last Sunday, so almost a week ago, to come back down to the Yuma area to give her a hand. So we are now maybe headed out of Arizona soon. Not
No, out of
really.
California.
Oh yeah,
Headed out of
yeah.
California.
Technically, we've been in California at 1,000 Trails, but seems like it's been Arizona. Seems like we've been in Arizona for
Ever.
Which we have been in Arizona a lot. What did we get down here?
What, the 29th of January, I think?
January, so yeah, we've been down here quite a while. And it's getting hot, so it's time to get the heck out.
Yes. Head north, young man. Head
Yes,
north.
so next stop is the Cottonwood Thousand Trails. If you are a Thousand Trails member and have never been there, you should definitely go and check it out. Spots are amazing. We do pay the extra money to upgrade to get the 50 amp and the big luxurious spots. You don't have to do that. That's a choose kind of thing. But if not, it's 30 amp, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So we're going to go there for a few days. We get to hook up with Sandy and Rebecca again. And we also get to hang out with Lou and Melody. So we are quite excited to see them. We haven't seen them in quite a while.
All year.
Yeah, you're so funny. And one more thing before I turn it off for right now. Jim did mention yesterday, now whether he remembers or not, I don't know, about letting me drive today.
Well, apparently you didn't remember because you don't have the appropriate shoe attire.
But I always wear flip-flops.
Oh.
And I drive in flip-flops.
All right, we'll see.
All right.
I remember now, though.
He remembers now. But he's giving me crap because I only have flip-flops on. So we'll see. If I drive, I'm sure he'll bring you along.
Heck yeah.
If not, we'll see you later.
Well, I'm letting her do it.
In flip-flops.
In flip-flops, nonetheless. She did offer to get her hey dudes out of the trailer, but yeah. Alright, we just stopped at the truck stop and got rid of some coffee out of the bladder. Now we're getting back on the interstate, and she's doing pretty good. She's got a heavy foot, though, this lady does.
Well, you say when you're on an on-ramp, get going and get
Well,
on.
yeah.
Right? I'm only going 60.
Well, yeah, I'd keep it at about 60. Is the sweet spot for the truck, 61, 62.
I mean, that was the on-ramp, so I needed to get going. Get up and get going, that's what you say.
All right, how you feeling?
It feels fine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how this break for me goes. I'm not a very good passenger, so. But anyway, yeah, she's doing well.
Well, it helps that it's just really flat highway.
And it's a nice road. You're kind of hugging the center, though, so you can scooch this way a little bit. There you go. Not too far. There you go. All right. Well, we're going to put some miles on down this road, and then we're going to take another road, and another road, and another road, and yeah, we're going to just keep on keeping on. All right, later. Well, we're only about 45 minutes from our destination of Verde Valley Thousand Trails, just outside of Cottonwood. And Amy had to stop to go potty. And we've had an issue once like this. As you can see, we're not moving anymore. When we got to Lake Havasu, I turned on my solar for the trailer and the truck went haywire. So we were doing a long drive day today, and it's been hot, so I wanted to use the solar on the truck or on the trailer to help charge the battery and keep the refrigerator going, because it's 110 and it's got an inverter. Well, we stopped, and as soon as we got into the parking lot, after I actually got done going to the bathroom, put the truck in drive, and it just went batshit crazy. And so last time I just connected the 2 batteries for a couple of minutes, and we were back on the road. So I have done that once, and I don't think I waited long enough, but so here pretty shortly I'll connect those batteries back up, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, hopefully we're not stuck here too much longer.
No, at least it's not snowing or raining or cold.
It is a little hot though. I mean, we do have a good view.
Oh yes, I know the camera won't do it justice, but I mean, we're at about what, 3,000 feet? Yeah. Over 3,000 feet now.
Over there.
So, all right. Amy's gonna walk you over there, and don't cover up the mic.
Walk over and check out the view. I already took Penny for a little walk, let her go outside. She did some potty, and she doesn't like to do a whole bunch before we leave on move day. She gets nervous. She thinks she's gonna get left behind. So Jim said she only pooped today, so she didn't even pee this morning before we got in the truck and left. So I walked her over here, and she did a couple bathroom breaks, a couple pees, poop. But we got to come over and see the view over here, which is quite lovely. Oh, there's a sign right there. Poisonous snakes and insects inhabit the area. Fantastic. Well, but you know, if you're in Arizona, expect rattlesnakes. Not that we've seen any, but they're there. Anyways, that's the sign. Beware of animals. It's a little windy right up here, so. But there's the view looking down. So yeah, I think we're about 3,000 feet in elevation. It is pretty. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of snakes down there, so I'm not going to go there. All right, let's hope we can get the truck back on the road. Get moving.
All right, so we're getting ready to get back on the road after our little break, unintended break.
Breakdown.
But yeah. So yeah, something's going on with the solar and the trailer and the truck doesn't like it. I don't know if it's just like overfeeding the computer or what, but I disconnected the batteries for like 5-10 minutes, no change. The time that it happened in Lake Havasu, I disconnected the batteries for, oh my God, I think it was at least a half an hour.
Right, because we were there setting up camp.
Yeah, so I just disconnected and let it go, and it cleared right up. So this time, again, I disconnected for like 5-10 minutes, no change when I reconnected. And so I was like, okay, let's give it longer. So I gave it at least 30 minutes and connected the batteries back up, fired right up. The check engine light's gone, and it sounds like I got all my power back. So we're going to get back on the road and get to our campsite. We're only about 40 minutes behind. Well, there's really no behind with us, so. But
it's all good.
It is all good.
Hey,
all right,
we're safe. And
we are.
We learned something.
We did not to connect the or not to run with solar going to our system. So
let us know if any of you guys have
that issue with the Brinkley G model in particular. I think is where it's at. So anyway, all right. Till later. So we're here at Verde Valley Thousand Trails, and it's early May, and I know that this is not going to do it justice, but we're surrounded by this huge storm, That's actually towards, oh, what is it? I don't know if you heard that, but that was thunder. I don't know if that picked it up or not. We're actually close to, oh, what are we close to? I don't remember. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. And I mean, it just goes all the way around. All right, if you remember, we had to stop along the way here for about, well, it was about 40-45 minutes while I reset the computer on the truck. We went into a limp mode after a rest stop. Not sure why that's happening. I have heard that there's problems between the Brinkleys and the solar panels, getting the trailer disconnected, and a bunch of dinging, kind of drives you crazy. But we pulled into our spot the other day, and it happened again right as we were getting to our site. Fortunately, our site is like ginormous, and I was able to just park crossways and reset the truck computer again. So I was doing some troubleshooting, and one of the things I noticed when the truck and trailer were plugged in, I noticed that on the Dexter anti-lock braking system, green and orange. Well, according to the guides for that, that is okay to drive with. But I went and got my VPeak Bluetooth code reader out, and I downloaded the Dexter app, and right here you can see my error is a rear axle left wheel brake magnet fault. And then you click on that and it gives you all the what to do's and how to remedy it. So yesterday I did some testing on that left rear brake, and I have an open magnet. So I followed the wire as far as I could into the backing plate of that particular brake assembly, and I don't see a break in it at all, not even at the connections. So if it's a broken wire, it's going to be inside the hub. So I get to pull that apart today and see if I can't at least get it connected back up and clear this code. So, but yeah, that VPeak in the app is actually, so it's just the Dexter app. I'll show that too. I don't know how well it's gonna. So that's just the Dexter app, and there's where you can read your codes. For the VPeak to work, you do have to have power to it, and it gets its power from your tow vehicle, from what I can tell so far. So anyway, I thought I would share some of this. Like I said, we're gonna pull that hub apart today and see if I can't get it temporarily fixed so I can get it permanently fixed. So all right, so I've started getting into this drum here. Got the trailer supported, the axle on the jack, the tire off, and so now I'm going to remove that dust cap right there, take a look-see inside and make sure that looks okay, and then I'll be pulling that whole drum off and see what I see. Got the dust cap off, and I'm very pleased to see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing tons of grease in there, which is great news. I keep reading where people with the Brinkleys and the Dexter axles don't have any grease, or very little grease. So we'll see what the other side looks like here in a little bit. All right, I got my hub off. Everything looks really good, except right here, I found the smoking gun. See, those are my wires to the magnet. I don't know if this is gonna focus or not, but that's where they're broke at. So I need a new magnet. So I get to figure that out today. So here we go. All right, got a magnet, got it replaced. Plug the truck in. Look what I got. I got a green light. Yes! And I just checked my whatever that thing is, my VPeak app. No faults. We're back in business. Thanks for watching.